defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
It goes down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Minnesota at the controls. Butler to Gibson. For three, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. 5-second violation. Butler. The shot by Butler, no. Runner's good there. Butler into the front court. His guys down big. Butler to Teague. And a nice finish at the rim.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Butler to bring it up. Trailing by 14. Teague. That's off the side of the rim, short. Into the front court comes Rondo. Looking to make something happen. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Another follow. No good.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
My board. I got it.
Baseline drive. Now that's rejected by Towns. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. James. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Inside, he scores.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Turned away by LeBron James.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lakers at the controls right now. Sizing up the defense. 5 seconds to shoot. Ball. Kyle Kuzma. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. It's James controlling the offense. From the painted area, won't go down. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers
put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead.
They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Timberwolves were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
Have a look at the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Bench points.
The Minnesota Timberwolves
are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
The chosen one did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Lakers ball. The shot denied by Towns.
Just erasing mistake.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Butler, if he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
You know, Jimmy Buckets really has an inspiring story. From being homeless at the age of 13 before moving in with a friend, reads like a basketball version of The Blind Side. That grit has become the fabric of his DNA. From Tyler Junior College to Marquette to the 30th pick in the first round, are you kidding me? To where he is now, Jimmy Buckets has had to earn every inch that this game has given him.
T to Butler. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
James has a look. Off the mark. Well contested.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. To Ball. Layup goes down. Well done.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Teague with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. James into the front court. Up a dozen. James. Lets it fly from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To James. Ball to James. To Ball. Down low for Kuzma. And count the basket.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. Scores from the post. LeBron with it up top. His guys up by 15. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague. Deep two there, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
James. Gets it in the left corner. James trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets it in the right corner. To James. Trying to cash in. Won't go. To Rose. Rose's shot off the iron. No good. Rondo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To James. Shot from the lane. Won't go. To Teague. Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To T. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair.